Alright, we're gonna get this quick. What time your Zoom thingy gonna start?
At 1.
Oh, starts now. Okay, so let's be quick. What's good, fam? This your boy Mopar Nobility back at you again. Pretty much what I'm gonna talk to you about today. If you drive a stick shift Dodge Challenger, you want to get one of these. This is a stop shift eliminator. Pretty much, as you already know, with the stick shifts, it locks you. If you're going a certain speed, it locks you out of second and third gear. And the reason why Dodge do that is to save gas, which kind of sucks because if you're gonna buy a Challenger, you're not thinking about gas. So anyway, get one of these. They're 20 bucks from American Muscle. And it allows you to use all your gear regardless of what RPMs you're going, because everybody hates to lose spirited driving competition, and you get locked out of second and third gear because the car wants to save gas. It's like, I completely did not buy this vehicle for that reason. All right, so anyway, it's going to take me about hopefully it takes me about 5 minutes to stick this thing in. I'm gonna show you it installs on the driver's side of the transmission. And after I'm done with doing that, I'm gonna talk to you about the real expectations of modding your car. You know, because as you guys already know, I got cam and headers and some other stuff, but that's mostly it. You know, and what are the real expectations of doing that? You know, is it going to give you the gains that you're really looking for? And I'm gonna let you know about that. All right. Yeah, so what's up, guys? Pretty much to install the stop shift eliminator, you just pretty much follow the instructions. It's pretty simple. On the YouTube video, the guy used an extremely long screwdriver, but if yours is reversed like mine, you probably just want to use a little short one. Alright, the lighting's good, everything's good. Okay, so I just finished installing the stop shift eliminator, and I took it for a test drive, and pretty much everything was pretty cool. So I already know that if you do have a Challenger RT, if you don't want it to go into that gas save mode where it locks you out of second and third, you pick the sports mode button. But in my situation, a lot of times I would forget to hit the sports mode button, and I still don't want my vehicle to lock me out of second and third, so I just choose to install a stop shift eliminator. It was 20 bucks, and you know, $20 for a little convenience isn't that big of a deal. So just to talk about some of the mods that I did. So when I got my cam package and my long tube headers, I pretty much was expecting for my RT to somewhat perform like a Scat Pack. And it increased the performance a lot, but it's still, like if I'm going head to head with a Scat Pack, eventually the Scat Pack the RT is going to bottom out, and the Scat Pack is going to still keep pulling away from you. So, you know, my point is, so if I could rewind and go back in time, what mods would I have done first? So the first mods I did on this car was the cam and the long tube headers. If I could go back in time, I would have did the stop shift eliminator first, and then maybe the Barton short shifter. Okay, and come down here, and I'll show you the Barton short shifter that I installed. Or go to. Can you see the shift knob?
The shift knob, yeah.
Hold on.
The 8-ball thing right there, right?
Okay. All right, so this was the Barton short shifter that I installed. It took me about 5 hours. It was a pain. It was a complete pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it took about 5 hours to install it. But it's a must-have if you own a stick shift. So I would have went with the stop shift eliminator, and then I would have went with the Barton shifter, and then I probably would have went on ahead and just put a blower on there, a Whipple or whatnot, because here's the deal: if you get an RT and you want to perform with the scat packs and stuff like that, the cam and the long tube headers aren't going to do it for you. And the reason why is that Dodge put a lot of R&D or research and development into their vehicles already. The cams that they put in these vehicles are pretty aggressive from the factory. Matter of fact, if you guys have a scat pack or 6.4 liter Challenger, you're really not going to see any gains from putting long tubes and cam on there, because the scat pack already come with shorties. So you know, so just to reiterate, if you got an RT, of course you get a tune. I would go with the stop shift eliminator and the Barton short shifter, and then I would have just put a blower on there, and that's pretty much it. And for you scat pack guys, I just say get a tune. If you want the cam, it will be more or less, I mean, you get performance out of it, but it's really for aesthetics if you want the chop. And speaking of chop, everybody wants to hear the cam, right? So before we exit this video, we're going to just end it off with a nice little start. It's not a cold start because, once again, like I said, when I put the stop shift eliminator in there, I took it for a test drive, but we're going to give it one more last start so you can check it out. You can just walk around to the end and just listen to me crank up the car.
Right here.